everybody, welcome back to Sew Me Sunshine. It's me, Harriet, today doing the video for you. We've got Celia in the office packing your orders. Thank you again for all your orders. It means the world to all of us at Sew Me Sunshine. And Jenny's here today as well. So we are going to show you some lovely fabrics today, which is our most recent Deadstock drop. So these are all ex-designer fabrics sourced from Italy, and they are either leftovers from high-end ex-designers, or what they've done is they've practiced their prints on different substrates and maybe changed them up or changed the colour palette or things like that. So we buy them in and then you guys get to really enjoy them. So they're really beautiful prints and really unusual fabrics, and we can't get them again once they're sold out. So we've picked a few for you today and we're going to show you them today on camera and pair them with some patterns as well to give you a little bit of inspiration. So this is the first fabric we're going to show you, and this is a lovely soft viscose fabric. It's almost got like a silky finish to it, so really pretty. And as you can see, it's got a very large scale print that features lemon trees. So I'll just put my hand there next to one of the trees for you. So it is a large scale print, and as you can see as well, it's directional. Now the fabric is opaque, and as you expected, it's got a lovely drape because of the viscose. It would be ideal for Yvette, who is Blossom Sandwich on Instagram, her So Fruity challenge that we are sponsoring and giving a prize for, and this fabric would be perfect for it. So if you wanted to participate making a fruity inspired make, this is your fabric. So yeah, really pretty fabric, and because it's such a large scale print and it's directional, we all thought it'd be best to pick out a pattern that didn't have like too much breakup in it or any kind of darts and things like that. We just wanted something that would really show off the fabric to its full potential. So the pattern we kind of thought of was the Lotta by Tilly and the Buttons, and if you can see at the back, it doesn't have bust darts, so perfect for this. It wouldn't break up the print, and it's just got a simple gathered skirt as well, so it wouldn't break up the print too much and it would really show off the fabric. This is the next fabric we're going to show you. This is also a viscose, but unlike the one we've just shown you, it's a little bit heavier in weight, so it's medium weight. It's almost got like a weight similar to what you'd expect from a viscose twill, but it isn't actually a twill weave. As you can see, it's got a beautiful dark green background, so really transitional fabric, and it's got covered in this stunning floral design with some roses there. Quite large scale print, and then you can see in between it's got these wild cats throughout it. I think it's leopard. I'm not very good at knowing which wild cats are different prints, but I think it's leopards running through it. So really unusual and very pretty. It is directional, so something to bear in mind with whatever pattern you choose to make. And it is completely opaque, so you wouldn't need to line it. So Celia actually mentioned that she'd be quite tempted to make a quilted jacket with it, just because it's a really fun print. But I thought it'd be really fun to make a jumpsuit out of, just because it's completely opaque and it's that little bit heavier in weight, so it would work really well as a jumpsuit. You've got obviously the choice with the Durban from Megan Nilsson to either make it short or long, and it does obviously have the button placket, but because the print isn't too busy, I think you could make it work really well despite it obviously going to be broken up in the middle with the button placket. So yeah, I think this would be a really lovely jumpsuit, but obviously because it's a viscose, you could make lots of different things in it. So this is a really special fabric for you. So this is again a viscose, but it's what we call a viscose jacquard, and that's because in the background you probably won't be able to see very clearly, but it's got a design that's been woven into the fabric. But just the word jacquard, a lot of people think therefore it's really heavy fabric, but it's not. This one's nice and lightweight and has a nice drape to it. Like I said, it's just the fact that they've got this subtle design woven into the background, and when it catches the light you actually see the design. And then on top of it, it's got this absolutely stunning panel print on it, featuring these gorgeous shells and starfishes on it. We really love this one here at So Me Sunshine. And as you can see, I'm just going to show you a little bit better, it's made up of these panel squares throughout it. So on the length of the fabric, you get just over 2 full squares, and then we've worked out that for the width, for you to get 1 full square bit, it's about just over 60 centimetres. So what we're going to do is we're going to price up the fabric per 60 centimetres, so that everyone will get like the full square for what they order. And pattern wise, obviously there's lots of things you could do with it. Celia actually suggested, which I think is a really nice idea, is just to make yourself a really nice scarf with it. Be really pretty, and also be really good for gifts as well. I thought it would work well as a Charlie caftan by Closet Core Patterns. Just think it would work really well for like the summer season. Obviously again, it's a pattern that doesn't break up the print too much and would be really nice to just throw on when you're out and about on holiday. This one is a viscose lawn, so it's really lovely and silky to touch on the right and the wrong side, and it's nice and lightweight, and it has a lovely drape. So viscose lawn meaning that it actually has that feel and the weight of a cotton lawn, but it's actually a viscose. Now funny enough, because what I'm wearing today is very similar to this sort of print, this is a ready to wear dress, but this is a beautiful floral patchwork inspired print. So if you don't, we've seen a few people actually on Instagram make patchwork dresses with some leftovers, which is a really clever way of using up remnants or small pieces of fabric. But this is obviously a little bit of a cheats way because the print is done in that manner, so it looks like you've done a little patchwork dress. So yeah, I really like it. Love the little small floral design through it, which is very popular at the moment with high street, in the high streets, and it would make a perfect summer dress. So you could like almost copy what I'm wearing today and make yourself just a sheared bodice dress. By Hand London's got like a tutorial on their blog on how to make one. Or I was thinking just like a standard really nice flowy dress with tiers. So I kind of pulled out my fave, which we all know is the Wilder by Friday Pattern Company. Just a lovely floaty dress, perfect for when it's warm outside, and I just think this would work really beautifully. And although it is very slightly sheer, you definitely would get away without needing to line it as well. So yeah, perfect for the summer. So again, this is a viscose. It's a little bit heavier than the last one, which was a viscose lawn. And as you can see, it's got a lovely cream coloured background. And this is really fun because it's just got really random objects covered all over it, whereby it's got like statues and chairs and pictures and little paint brushes, like a crab there as well. So it's very different type of objects through it, so it's really quite fun, and I'm sure it'll be a good conversational piece with whatever you chose to make with it. Now, because of the cream coloured background, it is very slightly sheer, but again, you could get away without lining it because it is that little bit heavier in weight. The print is quite large scale print, and as you can see, it is directional, so it's something to bear in mind. And it still has that lovely drape with what you'd expect with viscose. So I thought this fabric would work really well for a shirt, just because it's quite a busy print, and I just think I can envision it being paired with some high-waisted jeans. I just think it would look really fun. And yeah, and this pattern I thought would work really well is the Callie by Closet Core Patterns. I personally would go for View A, so the slightly cropped shirts, and I just think it would, like I said, it would work really well with some high-waisted jeans and be perfect for the summertime. Again, another viscose, and this is got almost like a satin-like finish to it, so it's lovely and silky and soft to touch. Again, it's not as light as what you'd find with a viscose lawn, but it's not as heavy as a viscose twill. So although it's got this pale coloured background, again, you wouldn't need to line it. And the background colour, if it's not quite showing up, is like a pinky peachy colour background. So it's really subtle colour, and it really helps this bright green foliage design pop, which I just think is a really gorgeous colour. It's really, really bright green. And as you can see, it's a directional print, and it's just covered in this like tropical foliage type design. Really pretty. I personally probably would be drawn to making a dress with it, but that's just because dresses are my go-to. But the team thought it would work really well as like a big oversized shirt, and the pattern we thought of was the Paper Theory, oh, upside down, Paper Theory Olia shirt. And yeah, it's like a really beautiful oversized shirt pattern, and this would work really well. So you could have it like open over a little cami top, or obviously you could have it done up, and yeah, it would be really, really gorgeous, and again, perfect throughout the year. So this is a really beautiful, again, it's a viscose, but this is a viscose crepe. So due to the way it's been woven, it's got that crepe-like texture, so slightly rough, pebbly texture. It's really lovely and lightweight and has a really good drape to it. As you can see, it's got this gorgeous pink coloured background, and then it's covered in this really pretty wildflower design. Again, it's a directional print, and because the fabric's really, really lightweight, because of it being a viscose crepe, it is slightly sheer, so it's something to bear in mind with what project you might choose to make with it. Now, I just think because of the delicate floral design, for me, straight away I was like, it's got to be made into like a blouse or a little top. And the pattern I thought of was the Sagebrush top by Friday Pattern Company. Just think it's a really lovely, pretty top that's really versatile in your wardrobe. And I just think this fabric would pair really well with it. The last one in this collection we've got for you today is another viscose crepe. So it's got that typical crepe-like texture that you'd expect, and it's lovely and lightweight. If I hold it up to the light, you can see slightly through it, but because of the dark coloured background, I wouldn't think that you'd need to line it. This, as you can see, is this really beautiful bright blue coloured background, and then it's covered in this kind of like animal kind of inspired print, and then it's got pops of like different shades of green, and then my favourite, it's got pops, oh yeah, it's here by my neck, I got like a pop of like really bright pink as well. So it's really fun. It's almost got like geometric type shapes to it as well. Yeah, really like this one, and I just think it would work really well as a dress. And the dress I thought of was mainly inspired because on the front here, as you can see, they've actually used kind of like an animal print inspired sample here, and this is the Rose Claire dress by Cashmerette, and we've got both size bands in stock, and it's a really pretty wrap style dress, and as you can see, it's got the two different lengths as well. So I think this fabric would work great in both lengths, and it's just whatever you feel more comfortable with wearing, and also the different sleeve lengths as well. But yeah, this fabric is light enough and drapey enough for a dress like this. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you really enjoyed our latest collection of Deadstock fabrics that we're launching on the website. Let us know below which one's your favourite and what you're planning on making with it. As I mentioned at the start of the video, they are all in limited supply, and we won't be able to get them back in stock once they're sold out. So head over to the website if you like one of them, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to like our video if you've enjoyed our content today, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, bye.